All right, to everybody out there who watches this from the beginning, welcome back to the channel. Just to let everybody know, all game streams from here on out, once they are processed, will be put to the other channel, Smirking Rob Plays, to keep the video count down on my channel, my regular channel. I'd like to get to 1,000 subscribers on that other channel just so that we can live stream over there instead of over here. These are small goals. But anyway, if you find yourself not being able to finish a video or whatever, that's where you'll be able to find the newest videos and everything else new here. Let's get over to this Witcher. Save this. And so we're playing The Witcher on the channel because I played this a while ago and got really deep into it near the end, I would say, of the main game. And I made a bad choice and I got stuck with it, and then I forgot how to play. So I'm not sure how long we'll be playing the beginning of this game or not, because if we're just having fun, we're having fun. Otherwise, I'm going to see myself playing this game for quite a while before we catch up to where I was. I'd like to mostly still focus on what I'm playing with, like the newer games like God of War Ragnarok, High on Life. Then we'll be playing Jedi Survivor. But I want to slowly but surely get through this Witcher game. Basically, I want to play it. I just don't want to forget how to play again. Hey, what's up, Desi? Procrastinating at 4-page paper was due today. It sounds like that's what you all. That's what usually happens, right? You're reading a book instead now. Well. You'll get there. You just got to make yourself do it. But for everybody else that's here or will be here, again, check out the other channel. And let's play this game over again. We're gonna be doing a few different story choices than in the last one, but mostly it'll probably be, the difference being will be probably the romantic stuff will shift, because I like picked the redhead. I can't remember, Triss. I don't know why. Anyway. Oh, okay. What's the show?
Hungry, terrified, clutching your babes to your breast. Emperor Emir has marched his legions into our lands, laid siege to every fortress from here to the Blue Mountains. Rabid and ravenous, he bites and bites away. Men of the North, you stand at the precipice. Your kings have failed you, so now you turn to the gods. And yet you do not plead. You do not kneel to dust your heads with ash. Instead you wail, why have the gods forsaken us? We must look into the trials we failed long ago. In a time past, our world intertwined with another through an upheaval.
The Terror, if it's the same story that I'm thinking of, I covered the first season of that on the channel.
The gods allowed unholy forces to slip into our domain. The offspring of that cataclysm was the nefarious force called magic. Yet we did not banish it, instead studying the vile arcane for our own power and the monsters at our door. The unholy relics of this conjunction. The trolls, the corpse eaters, the werewolves. Did we raise our swords against them? Or have we laid this burden on others? On so-called witches. Stray children taught the ways of foul sorcery, their bodies mutated through blasphemous ritual. Sent to fight monsters, though they could not distinguish good from evil. The flicker of humanity.
Well, it depends on what the terror is about, because we could be talking about a different terror, I guess. But
their numbers have dwindled through the years, but a few still roam our lands, offering their bloody
if it's about the guys on the ship that get stuck in the ice, then yes.
With their very existence, the North bleeds,
flogged
by war. The battles
yeah, we talked about it on the channel a long time ago.
And let us not forget the terrors, the scourges from beyond our world. The wild hunt rides the sky with every full moon. The Dark Raiders abduct our children into lands unknown. Some say they herald a second conjunction. Can we chart a course back into the light?
Very good show.
To banish the mages
very effective.
Unite around the warmth of the eternal fire. Nigh is the time of the sword and axe. None will fight this war in our stead. Nigh is the time of madness and disdain.
Gotcha. Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, a lot of that story is about myths and legends, kind of like Wendigos and things like that, you know? What's the documentary about?
You know I don't find that amusing.
It wasn't meant to amuse, but to prod you to hurry. It's
Jesus
midday
Christ.
already. You promised Ciri you'd train with her. Go before Vesemir bores her to death with those etchings.
And that's just one story, right? You know?
So, later then.
See you later.
Not be breaking on me. Uh-oh. Could get my... Okay, welcome to the tutorial. Ah, yes, wish your senses.
You're running out of juice.
I know. You might bring me some more once you're done training.
To unlock locked doors. And press X. Hold up. I've got some chicken wings in an air fryer that just went ding on me. Chicken wings. Medium spicy. Back in the 90s, yeah, I gotta watch it, right? About how the dad's masculinity. Yeah, right? Nope. That's not a fun topic, but it's an important one. I wish it wasn't, though, you know?
Lilac and gooseberries, of course.
Geralt, stop fingering my toiletries.
If everything was just, everybody just accepted everybody else the way that everybody wants to be. And then once again, you got to you got to bring up the
Got any
whole
clothes that
how
aren't
much
black
of
or
these
white?
people are just in denial about their
Undergarments.
own, or scared about their own. You know, am I gay?
Nothing but silver.
Gold clashes with my complexion. You should know that.
Again, it's just fear of the unknown and what they've been
See, I
taught.
thought Siri could stand to wait a little longer.
It's uninstructive.
But anyway, I don't want to get
Not
too
to
far into
mention
this right now,
unreasonable.
but it's definitely an important
There goes the
topic,
Siri.
you know.
Go and train with her, then come back. It'll give me a chance to put my face on.
Of all the women I've known, you're the only one who does that before.
You've known many.
What's it matter? Only ever thought of you. Shit. Mountain Pass is beautiful as ever.
Yeah, well, it'll be here on the other channel whenever you need to watch it. Or you can hear her down there. It's pretty cool. Yeah, have fun, and you know, once you're done, you know, you're done. So the sooner you do it, the sooner you can do whatever you want.
Old Witcher's fast asleep. Ciri's disappeared somewhere, of course.
Man, that's so freaking cool looking.
Guess she prefers practice to theory.
What?
Time to wake up, Master. These lessons so boring they put you to sleep too?
Damn it. After taking notes on ghouls and owl ghouls, wanted to rest my eyes a bit.
Making her slog through that brick? No wonder she took off.
John of Bruges lacks flair, true, but he's reliable. Not like the hogwash they print nowadays. She's tackling the pendulums, right?
Wait, isn't this game like 10 years old this year?
How many times do I have to tell her? Don't train alone. It only embeds your errors. Bring her
And this
young
game
damsel
still
to
isn't
the
as
local
old as
courtyard.
GTA
Wants
5.
to practice? She'll get to practice.
Don't get mad at her.
Why the hell not? The whippersnapper refuses to do as she's told.
You like that about her.
Fine. I suppose I'm partly to blame. But this has to end. Now. Killing monsters is not something to be taken lightly. Ciri must understand that, if she's to become one of us. I'll see you below.
Wrong. Now I see why you were so eager to practice. Strike. You're not in the circus. Pirouette. Wrong. Footwork. Enough. Get down.
With a flip?
What do you think? All right. Take off the blindfold. You've got work to do. Your reflexes are still slow.
Maybe for a witcher.
Think drowners or striggers will go easy on you because you haven't undergone the mutations? Though in your shoes, I'd fear Vesemir more than any strigger. Disobeying his instructions? Unwise.
Well, yes, but that book was horribly dull.
I know. And you know that's no excuse.
I'm sorry. It won't happen again.
Better not. Vesemir said if it does, he'll make you eat a bowl of slugs covered in salt.
You!
Exactly. So you'd best behave. Come on. We'll practice with the others down below.
Shall we run the walls?
Of course. This a Witcher school or an elven bathhouse?
To the bottom.
Maybe if you fall. What did I tell you about breathing? Through your mouth, in rhythm with your steps. Silly, cut it out.
Anything to say for yourself, young lady?
I'm very sorry, Uncle Vesemir.
Young blood craves action, I understand that. But when you fight a beast, knowledge counts as much as your silver sword. At the very least, you ought to be able to tell a ghoul from an owl ghoul.
By markings, like unto the Panthera tigris that in Zerrikania dwells, and by the sickly paleness of its visage.
So you did read the chapter. Still, you should have asked if...
But you were asleep, Uncle Vesemir.
Don't try to weasel your way out of this.
A witcher must know how to treat his
Hey,
opponents.
how's it going?
You said so yourself.
Might have. But don't use my words of wisdom on Vesemir, got it? That's playing with fire.
Fine, we've talked enough. Geralt, you're with me, Lambert with Eskel, Ciri with the dummy.
Again?
Stop groaning and grab
That's
a sword.
good.
What do you think? Should we start by reviewing the fundamentals or go right to free training?
Back at the beginning, you know?
Should work on the basics. Even skilled masters need to hone the fundamentals, and Ciri's barely a novice.
It's a continuation.
Quick cuts. 1, 2, 3. Strong strikes now. Give it all you got. Never lock your elbow when striking, young lady. Dodge.
Position, Ciri. Footwork. Remember.
Parry. Ciri, see how Geralt holds his sword, its angle?
How am I supposed to parry? Like a stupid dummy.
Pretend now, live later. Riposte! Strike! Counter-strike!
Maybe a storm's coming.
Hang on, we'll do this. Charlie Cox, Vincent D'Onofrio, everybody's back. Deborah Ann Wool, and, okay, I can get his name. I know his name. I'm gonna have to, like, get away from the music for a second. I'm gonna take my headset off so I can think of the poor guy's name. Nope, can't get it. It's right there on the tip of my tongue, but it's everybody from the original, and I was gonna rewatch it. Like, I was gonna rewatch Daredevil. I covered the first season. I think I reviewed all of it back in the day. Pretty sure I did. I haven't, but they were also like. A lot. The first two seasons I think I covered when I was like still drinking, and I don't know what the quality was like, but I haven't watched the trailer. I don't do trailers really, so it's all I know is that it's like a continuation, but like I don't know anything outside of that. Like, what are the rules? Like, what are the is everything carrying over? I think because I'm pretty sure that John Bernthal's back as Punisher as well. But I know that it's not the same showrunner, which was Drew Goddard. So we'll just have to see. You know, that's all. It'll be interesting.
Now, young lady, bring the day to a close. We'll go over a few witches' signs.
Born Again.
Let's start with Gwen.
Hold up. Born Again is was a or is a arc or a storyline from the 80s that had to do with Kingpin. I mean, a lot of Daredevil stuff deals with Kingpin and versus Daredevil. But how close they're adhering to the source material, I doubt. I think Born Again is more like saying, like, in some ways it's like a restart, but Disney was smart enough to just use the cast that they have.
Siri, Gwen is sometimes called the Witcher's Shield. Now watch carefully to see why. Cast Igni, Geralt. I want to see sparks fly. See? If not for the Gwen sign, I'd be aflame by now. Guard, Geralt. Come on. Ah. Who's next? See that, Siri? Hard. Time for Axie. Damn it. I hate this feeling. Taxi can really muddle your mind. Burden now. Show her, Geralt. See this, Ciri? Couldn't move if I wanted to. Damn it! Throw a bomb. Don't worry, Ciri. Quen will dampen the blow. Fine. Enough. Continue training at will.
Come on, come closer.
I'm too old for this shit. Come on, at them.
I gotta relearn these fucking buttons, man. That's where I'm having a hard time.
Damn it.
Again, every button I press is like the wrong instinct. Still.
What? Lost your nerve?
Not bad.
Okay, I think I'm getting it.
Whoa! You really showed him, kid.
It's funny though that when they announced this,
Ciri,
like
get
everybody
down
tripped
here.
and like went and tried to get their hands on the Born Again series, but
A little sheep.
then they were just like,
As soon as she's back, we'll set her to polishing all the swords.
everybody kind of
we have
realized
wanted.
that Born Again was just kind of a
Find that
jumping
helmet?
off point to kind of say, Daredevil, Born Again, because it's been forever.
Ciri?
Again,
I'll make sure to find every last blade for you.
it'll be in the writing. Whether or not it was worth them bringing everybody back, or casting a bunch of new people, we'll just have to wait and see.
What the?
Everybody's 10 years older, so
Vesemir.
I've long awaited this, and you, White Wolf.
I love the first two seasons. I don't know how much I like the third. A lot of people really like the third, and I remember complaining about characters and storylines that just didn't seem to need to be there. That's what I remember.
You all right?
Had a nightmare.
About?
Take forever to explain.
Dawn, some way off. We've got time.
I always feel like the first season was the classic Daredevil versus Kingpin origin story kind of. And then I like the second season a lot because it just made me feel like I was in the comics with Daredevil versus the Punisher and Daredevil and Elektra and the Hand, and when they introduced Jessica Jones and Luke Cage and Danny Rand and then did the Defenders, and even if it wasn't perfect, it was still really cool that we got like 4 street level shows and their own like team up series and everything. Like, I don't know.
Started in the guest room.
It was a special little bit of time there.
Relaxing in a tub, and next to me,
Triss?
Yennefer. Funny, isn't it? She's never been there. Seemed so real in my dream, though.
Was she nagging you about something? True to life, indeed. We'll find her.
In the dream, I went and found Ciri. Then we trained.
Those were the days. Little she-devil. I've trained kids who were faster, stronger, but none had her character. Didn't end well, did it? Your dream?
No. A wild hunt appeared, attacked Ciri. I couldn't move, stood there like a stump.
It
Well,
was just a dream.
The Punisher stuff, like, is very good for the balance of like Daredevil, what Daredevil does compared to like what the Punisher does, which is like, you know, he sees it as, I'm permanently making sure this person never can hurt another person, versus,
We taught her how to
you know,
defend herself from
execution versus
enemies.
rehabilitation. Then you got the love of his life with Elektra and what she dealt with the Hand, and that's just pure comic book stuff. And I just, since I grew up with that, and because they did such, to me, a really good job with it, I just, like, it's just one of those lightning in a bottle moments where they really nailed something. At least for the people who know the source material, they really nailed it. And that's rare.
Be dawning soon. Time to
It's
go.
very rare and special, and that's why, I mean, like, Agents of
Wait.
S.H.I.E.L.D. is, like, fantastic,
Show
but,
me the
like, as
letter
far
from
as pure
Yennefer.
comic book
Might have
goes,
overlooked
the
some
first
hint.
couple of seasons of Daredevil are
Didn't
really
overlook
special
anything.
things to me.
We were meant to meet in Willoughby. That's what she wrote. Meanwhile, one army or another burned the village to the ground. All we can do is follow our trail, so...
Stop
And it's
talking
funny
for a
because
minute.
Daredevil
Give
in the
me
comics
letter.
and in the shows seem to be just high quality.
How about that? It does smell of lilac and gooseberries.
You were gonna read it, not sniff it.
We must meet soon. Willoughby near Vizima. Nothing else to guide us there. What's this postscript? I still have the unicorn?
Stuffed unicorn. Used it once or twice. In certain situations.
The things young folk get up to these days.
Back on topic. How's it look? How far behind Yennefer are we?
2 or 3 days. Trail's fresh. But it looks like it leads towards the main road. Could be muddled there. Wait, hear that?
I smell it. Ghouls. What? Lost your nerve?
Armies pass, necrophages follow. Let's go before any more show up.
Forgot about all the stuff to pick up, and what did I just do? Can I get rid of the... What do I do with the torch? Okay. I have not seen Captain America. I actually thought about going to see it today. I don't even know. I thought about it, and then I was like, you know what? I think I just want to play, like...
Ever tell you about this sorcerer I knew? Couldn't stop talking about how useful they are as creatures.
Because you can brew potions from their blood?
No, because by eating rotting corpses, they prevent epidemics.
Did he know they eat the living as well?
No. Really upset him, too. His theory collapsed.
War's not exactly going our way.
We have a side.
The Northern Realms.
Radovid's realms, don't you mean? Temeria and Edirn are no more.
Radovid's pledged to restore the old borders as soon as he wins the war.
Believe that?
Gotta believe something. That's what keeps us going.
Sometime later.
We going? Help me! Help!
But, yeah, I haven't seen Cap. I want to. There's like,
Yeah.
I don't know. I
Come
just
out.
don't want... I just don't feel like going to the movies, man. Like it's like the idea of going to the theater is just like, oh,
Gods, that was close.
really? Is that why? Is that
was
where I
sure
gotta
I'd
go to
end up
watch
like
this
my
thing?
man.
You know, like.
Provided you got lucky.
Your horse died quickly, but griffins like to toy
It's funny
with their
how
prey.
that like
Eat it
just
alive,
that
piece
shift
by
in my
piece.
head is about going to the movies.
You'd like a reward, I suppose.
You don't owe us anything. You were in need. We helped.
And they call witches heartless. Say they won't lift a finger without pay.
They also say mice are born of rotting straw. Back to the trail.
Like I said, leads to the main road and ends there, muddled.
You seek someone?
Yes, a woman. Medium height, long black hair. Seen anyone like that?
No. But there's an inn here in White Orchard. Sole one around. Gets its share of travelers.
Well,
perhaps you'll learn something there. Besides, the innkeep's my cousin. Tell her Bram sent you.
Again, what I
She'll
keep
treat
telling
you like
people is,
family.
Not a bad
I think of an idea of a
especially since
movie,
that wound needs
and I
cleaning.
think, do I think that that would make a better show? That's what I usually
Sure.
think now. You know, I was
Use a
like,
good
wouldn't this just be a
rye,
better show?
Nice and cool, you know, straight from a cellar.
Let's go.
I mean, some things still work really great as movies, but no.
Come on.
So, a griffin this close to the village? Strange.
My thoughts exactly. In the forest or the mountains, sure, but here, and near the main road.
Maybe it's the war. Corpses everywhere, the stench of blood, burnt flesh. Drives monsters crazy sometimes.
Men, too. We need to watch ourselves in White Orchard. And we should leave as soon as we learn anything.
Faster.
Oh!
So it worked. The sector was some drowned do with it? What did the folk do? They could have sewed his head back on. Well done.
What? Take that down before there's trouble.
That is a coat of arms, the Temerian lilies. They've a right to hang there.
This ain't Temeria no more, old man. It's Nilfgaard now.
My arse it is.
Witches?
I'll not drink with Weaverlaw's freaks.
Nobody's asking you to.
Beg your pardon for those thugs.
No need. We're used to it.
Folk are jumpy round here. Armies just passed through. Now a griffin's prowling about.
Already had the pleasure. Ran into your kinsman, Bram.
Bram? How is he?
Alive. Sends his regards.
Master Witches. Food and drink on the house. What can I get you?
Looking for a woman. Raven-haired, violet eyes. Dresses in black and white. riding in from Willoughby. And, strange as it sounds, lilac and gooseberries might have smelled that.
I've not seen nor smelt such a lady. Believe I'd remember.
Yeah, especially hard to forget this one.
Plenty of travellers about, though. Folk from all over. Might be worth your while to ask after her.
There a contract on that griffin?
Nay, not at the moment. Used to be. Soon as a beast had built a nest nearby, the alderman would start a collection, or go to the Lord for help. Now the aldermen don't use the privy without asking the Black One's permission first. And seems they hanged the Lord. So no contract.
Shame. We might have done something, but not for free.
Pretty busy place you got.
Nations on the move. Some search for kin, others just want to get out of the way of the armies. They all need food, drink, and a night's rest in warmth.
So, war's been good for your trade?
Aye, so far. But it'd be best to know peace again. Times like these, you never know what tomorrow will bring.
Show me what you got.
Show me what you got behind the counter.
Alright, I only got 250. Using alchemy. A whole bunch of shit. Okay.
Thanks for everything. Help you bandage that up?
Please. I'm not decrepit yet.
Then I'll ask about Yennefer.
Mm-hmm. Just remember, we'd rather not draw any attention.
Black One's been out measuring the fields.
Let him measure. Better that than burning the harvest.
I'm looking for someone.
And we seek some peace and quiet.
Out of my face, freak. For your breath sours my beer.
Raven-haired woman dressed in black and white. Seen her? Talk.
Folks say the lady rode through the village a few days back. Galloping so fast she knocked Radabor into a ditch.
Which way did she go?
Dunno. Lots of tracks leading off the main road. Could have gone anywhere.
Oi, people! The freak's taken Micah's mind!
Uh-huh. And I'll take your tongue if you don't shut up.
Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be putting up with any of these people in this game that this time around.
We'll not talk to you.
I don't know if I put up with it before either. But
once more, there are 4 factions.
4 what?
Factions, teams, suits, similar to clubs and spades, except each suit has its own face card. What a waste of time! The Earth shall revolve around the sun before you comprehend these rules.
Got a minute?
Why not? Aldert Geert, Assistant Professor in Contemporary History at Oxenfurt Academy.
Geralt of Rivia. Witcher, with tenure. I'm looking for a woman. Long hair, dressed in black and white. Seen anyone like that?
Of course not! Unlike the populace, I know the horsewoman of war is pure poppycock.
Horsewoman of war? What's that about?
Folks say an omen. A beautiful phantom rides the fields at night, looks as you described her. Armies follow her, and all who cross her path meet with misfortune.
I can vouch for the last bit. Know where they saw her?
No, facts interest me, not fairy tales.
Not a place I'd ever expect to find a scholar. Take it you're fleeing the war?
Quite the opposite. Chasing it. I'm headed for the front.
Tired of life?
I seek knowledge, which I value more than life itself. I've a thirst no dusty old tomes can quench. I wish to see the Nilfgaardian invasion with my own eyes, understand it, and record it all in my chronicle, my magnum opus.
Take my advice. Go back to your books while you can. War's no game. No faculty meetings to attend, no tenure to gain, end notes to compile. First soldier you see'll kill you.
Why would he do that? Me? A neutral civilian? A scholar?
Boots.
Come again?
He'll kill you for your boots. War reached Novigrad yet?
Nope, but it's only a matter of time. Nilfgaard on one bank, Redania on the other. Drooling over the city like dogs over a juicy bone.
Many a ruler's choked on that bone.
True. We value our liberty in Novigrad, and we know how to fight for it.
The scholars especially.
The sword is not the only weapon. Do not forget, architects from our academy designed the city walls. Walls no war machine has ever crumbled.
Gotta go. So long.
A moment, Witcher. You strike me as a man of the world. Are you familiar with Gwent?
No, and I don't have time to learn.
But the rules are quite simple. Come, let's...
Cassidy. Yeah,
No thanks. Got some other things
I was
on my
surprised you
mind.
brought up Cassidy.
I'd ask the locals,
I'm
but since they
well.
can't count to 10, the rules are a complete mystery.
Are you meaning like they all are
Oh,
playing
well, I'm here if you
Americans?
change your mind.
Sonia Cassidy, I haven't seen in a while. I was really glad to see her and Reacher. She's in that show Lodge 49 that I really need to go finish that show. That's a show I probably would talk about if I would have to restart that show.
Looking for a woman.
Like everyone.
Not like everyone. And not just any woman. Mine smells
The
of
Last
lilac and
Kingdom?
gooseberries, dresses
Okay.
in black and white.
2 schnapsies.
That's on Netflix, right?
It'll lift your spirits.
Fine, I'll have a drink. Can we cut to the chase? You seen her or not?
Yennefer of Vengerberg.
It's a show that was on AMC,
Never mentioned her name.
and
you
only was
described her
two
perfectly.
was 2 seasons
Once I
and
hear
had
something,
Wyatt
I
Russell
never forget.
and Sonia Cassidy played his sister. It's a very strange little show, and I would like to go back to it one of these days.
How do you know Yennefer?
What a question. Master Dandelion's ballads, of course. The only way a humble merchant might hope to rub up against greatness. Unless, that is, he's as lucky
It's a
as I
quirky
am.
little character-driven show.
Runs
I'll
into
say
a
that.
very patient witcher.
It's a Geralt of Rivia himself. The Butcher of Blaviken.
Recognize me from Master Dandelion's ballads too?
To your health.
What do you do? Who are you?
A mangy vagrant. Gaunter Odim, at your service.
Vagrant. That a profession now?
Once a merchant of mirrors. The madding crowd dubbed me Master Mirror, or the Man of Glass.
You seen Yennefer?
Deepest apologies, but I must ask. Is this about love?
Guessed it. It's love.
I knew it at once.
Yeah.
What do you know? Tell me.
Before you appeared, it never occurred to me that might have been Yennefer. Who would have...
I do believe it's on Hulu, though.
Get to the point.
An Nilfgaardian scout from the local
A,
garrison
Hulu had got the
Where?
rights for a lot of AMC shows post Walking Dead.
Black and white, gooseberries and...
So, like, Netflix has Breaking Bad, Better
Had a
Call
terse
Saul,
exchange with the garrison commander and
Walking
raced
Dead,
Where to?
and Hulu
off.
got everything else.
Ask at the garrison.
Thanks.
It was
We men of the road must stick together.
and maybe not
Perhaps
everything
one day
else.
I'll be in trouble and you'll be nearby to help.
Done drinking?
Mm-hmm.
Then fuck off. Don't want your kind here.
Haven't done anything to you, so just calm down.
Of course not. You done nothing. Orson's working witchcraft. Get him! Your arse is mine. Don't let her!
Now, how long you gonna make me wait? Nice meeting you.
My gran told me about the Smith's boy. Lad went missing one day, so folk nabbed a witchman that was hunting nearby, started poking him arsefuls. When he started twisting and squirming, so wham bam, they knocked his head off.
Oh, so it was. Except it was some drowner, that's...
Oh, wow. Okay. Quests.
Witcher had nothing to do with it. What did the folk do? They could have sewed his head back on.
Word is they laid his corpse to rest.
Faster.
Voidemar, will you raise a glass with me?
It's Durban now. D-E-R-B-A-N.
Goodman's boy knows a merchant who travelled to Nilfgaardians. Strange thing.
To the huts.
Military camp. No locals allowed without the express consent of the garrison commander.
I look like a local to you?
You look like...
Dead wrong. I make trouble go away. I'm a witcher.
A witcher? Captain Peter Sagwin Levy is in the tower. Turn right, past the gate.
Huh. You black ones aren't so scary after all. Can even be nice if you want to.
Don't get accustomed, Nordling.
To the tower. Go.
We must requisition a share of...
Freak.
How much grain will your village give?
Whatever you say, Your Excellency.
Look at my hands. Look. See the calluses? These are not the hands of an excellency, but of a farmer. So we speak peasant to peasant. How much can you give?
40 bushels. There'd be more, sir, but our lads, the Temerians, that is, took from us earlier and...
You will give 30, and that will do. Let us settle on it, and I wish to see the transport soon.
Oh, thank you, sir. Thank you kindly.
I summoned only the Elderman and the smith, Willis. But it is said he is a dwarf. You are too tall to be him.
Very perceptive of you. Geralt of Rivia, Witcher.
Vatgarn. This explains why I did not hear your footsteps. What do you seek here?
Yennefer of Vengerberg. Where was she headed?
That is a military secret.
Haven't thrown me out yet. Haven't called the guards. So go ahead. What's your price?
There is a griffin in the area. Slay it. And then I shall see what I can do.
It's a deal. Some questions before I start. Know where the griffin has its lair?
It kept to the Vulpine Woods at first. I sent a patrol there, 5 young men. A hunter found them 2 days on. They only recognized them because they wore our plate. Since then, the griffin has grown bold. Attacks in villages, fields, on the main road.
Meaning it's abandoned its lair. Gonna have to set a trap.
I judge from your tone this will not be easy. What do you require?
Need more information about this griffin. Its sex, why it's abandoned its lair.
Shall I bring you witnesses?
They won't say anything I don't already know. I need to go where your men died. Look around. What's the name of the hunter who found them?
Mislav. He has a hut south of the village, very near the wood. Helpful fellow. A little strange, though.
I'll need bait. A specific herb. Buckthorn. Scent should lure the griffin from 10 miles off.
Buckthorn? I do not know this. But I am not yet fluent in the common tongue.
Probably mastered the basics, though. Hands up. Kill them.
No. First came idioms. Don't play with fire, for example. Go to Tomira, an herbalist. She lives near the crossroads. She will aid you.
Tomira and Mislav. Thanks.
Es sunt jakten. Es verweirig. Goodbye.
Is it true? Northern women
Yes, yonder.
Sheath your sword, Vatge, Muth.
Cast down, Nordling.
Move it!
Heard of the Vryhead Brigade? Your kind, sir. Non-humans.
Let's go!
Whoa, Master Witcher!
Oh!
Watch where you walk.
Ah!
Make way.
Anyone home? Must be out hunting. Trail's fresh. Mislav just left home. You, Mislav?
Shh! Hear that?
Wolves? No. Wild dogs.
Yes. More dangerous than wolves.
I'm hunting bigger game. The Nilfgaardians the Griffin killed. Where'd you find them?
Ah, I see. You a witcher. That monster slayer they's talking about in the village. I'll show you, sure. But, I gotta kill those mutts before they hurt someone. Will you help? That is, if you don't mind blunting your silver blades on them.
Sure. Griffin's not going anywhere.
No. Dogs might, though. So step careful now. Come on.
These dogs been a problem for a while now?
Since the war started. Soldier on the march, he'll stop to rape a woman, strangle her, kill her man for a chuckle, even butcher a cow. But a dog, a kick in passing, no more. So these stray mutts form packs. They're gaunt, guts stuck to their spines, covered in scabies, but they just won't die, 'cause they're clever. More so than foxes. And they hate men something fierce. Too late. Attacked another one.
Damn it. Just trying to put this stupid fucking thing away. No, I just want to know how to put down. Oh my god, I shouldn't have come in this.
Dieter.
You know him?
We served at the Lord's Manor together, where the Black Army's encamped now. He was a stable hand, I was the Lord's hunter. But that was before... well, a long time ago.
Sorry. Hope you weren't close.
No, not at all.
So, can you show me where you found the Nilfgaardians? Griffin, know anything about it?
Much. It's not my kind of game.
You're his kind, though. Survival instincts alone ought to make you care.
I walk silent through the woods. No griffin can hear me nor spy me.
I forgot about the different swords. Okay, so the silver sword. Steel sword. Got it.
Was here. One lay there, by the stump, headless. The other hung from a branch, guts splayed, stretching down to... Watch out for yourself now.
I'll be fine. Not the first griffin I've dealt with. Not likely to be the last, either.
Hope you're right. Good hunting now.
Nilfgaardians were celebrating. Griffin interrupted them. Ground's black, saturated with blood. A camp.
Oh, now the deer runs away. Okay.
Faster.
Everything's gonna be fine.
Kings do the fighting.
Hey there.
Not at all. Hand me the beggar tickets, the... Red bloom. Well, well, one versed in herbs.
Probably saying too much, but I know a bit. For instance, that beggar tick's poisonous.
In large doses. Small ones soothe pain and bring forth pleasant dreams. Which is all I can hope to do for her.
Griffin do that to her?
Talina. Yes. Attacked her at night. She was walking in the woods.
At night? Through the woods? In wartime?
Meeting a boy. The young, you know, do foolish things for love. Wounds are healing, but she will die. Blood's pooling in the skull. Nothing my brews can do to help.
Could try to help her with one of my potions. Swallow can heal internal hemorrhages.
But?
Witcher's potions aren't for humans.
She'll die as it is.
Yes. A peaceful death soothed by your concoctions. If I give her Swallow and something goes wrong, the whole village will hear her screams.
I understand. Do as you will.
Looking for buckthorn. Know if it grows anywhere around here?
Bottom of the river, where the channel's widest. But you do know that once out of the water...
It'll stink worse than a week-old carcass. Counting on it. I'm hunting the griffin. Need the buckthorn for bait.
I was thinking... A few years ago, we had trouble. Drowners under the bridge. The whole village had to pitch in for a witcher. Who now can afford the bounty on a griffin's head?
Captain Peter Sars... something.
Ah, good to know the Black One's looking out for our welfare.
Doubt Emperor Emir cares about you. But this captain just might. Seems like a decent man.
There are no decent men in the army. There are only orders.
Not from here, are you? A lot of bitterness in you. Too much for someone who spent her life in a hut in the middle of nowhere.
True. And you're in a hurry. Elsewise you'd not use bait, just wait for the griffin to attack again.
Believe we could have an interesting conversation.
Maybe next time.
Not yet, but I think I pretty much went with Triss instead of Yennefer. I'm gonna go with Yennefer this time around, but I kind of hard to remember all the different things I did. I think I said I was gonna be a little less understanding of some of the ignorant people in the game.
Yes?
Got any herbs you're willing to sell?
I'm sure I can find something.
Farewell.
Okay, so quest. Brew a dose. How do I do that? Okay, how do we do it though? Okay, alright, so we need, there we go, Celandine and Drowner Brain. Okay, we only need one Drowner Brain, but we need Celandine. Okay.
Come on.
We're also kind of being a little more streamlined about this, I would say. I was normally like, I think I spent a ton of time just looking around. Okay, there are other quests though available. Let's see if we can fast travel there. Oh, I have to be by a signpost, huh?
Giddy up.
Let it rain. Wash the blood from the fields.
Oh, and there's somebody down here.
Lost your key, ma'am?
No, not me key. Me pan. It always sat there empty, this hut. That is, till the night afore the battle. A man arrived, walked right in like 'twere his own. Was standing at me window, peering at the goings-on. He was to greet me, 'cause next I knew, there he was, coming my way. So, I grabbed me pan, for protection, see? But he just asks all polite. Gran, got any birch bark by chance? Lilac berries or even a few coals? Nay, says I. And you must be right daft to pester folk at night with such foolery. But I says, staring at me pan like a magpie at a copper. Lend it to me, Gran. I'll give it back come morn. He's right baffled for what's he doing, frying in the dark. But I've got a soft heart, so I gave it to him.
Fascinating story. Any chance you're nearing the end?
Afore dawn, another rode up to the hut. But come morn, only the first fella left. Locked the door, hopped on his horse, and that were all I saw of him, and me pan. 'Twere old, black with soot, not worth much, I suppose, but I've no other. Will you help me, dearie? Bring an old widower pan. I could never break down that door myself. And in truth, I'm afeard to go in any road. Such a stench wafting out. Methinks the other fellow, well, that he's lying there.
Never taken on a pan contract. Fine, I'll go in, look around. You should wait here, just in case. A corpse explains the stench. His throat, he was garroted. And some old scars. Kind of soldier might have.
What's that, dearie?
Nothing, nothing. His throat, he was garroted. And some old scars. Kind of soldier might have.
But when I gab to myself, they say I'm going barmy.
His throat, he was garroted. And some old scars. Kind of soldier might have.
Found the pan.
Documents, almost entirely burnt. A few pieces still legible.
Found the pan, have ye?
The priceless frying pan. Scrubbed clean. Looks like the mystery man didn't need the pan so much as the soot off it to make ink, write letters.
Found the pan, have ye?
Here, your frying pan.
Mine? But mine were black with soot. And I could see myself in this one if I wanted. But them years are past.
It was the soot the man needed. He scraped it off to make ink. Must have had an urgent letter to write. Urgently burned some other documents too.
And the other fellow?
Dead. Round up a few boys and bury him outside the village. Deep, so the necrophages don't dig him up. And take my advice. Don't mention this to the Nilfgaardians.
Hang about! You've earned a token of thanks. Here, sonny, for the road. Fry up a nice white fish for supper. Or a pie.
Forgot about that noise.
Let it rain. Wash the blood from the fields.
Keeps pouring like this on the boat.
Good day to you. Good day. Greetings.
Ours is a decent village.
We's catching snails!
This'll cool the snappy heat. Years of work up in smoke!
What happened here?
Oh, got a wee bit chilly the night, so I set fire to my forge. Got it nice and roaring. Roasted some wieners. What do you think happened, dimwit? Some bugger set alight me workshop. I've lost everything. Everything!
Sorry. Any suspects?
Whole damned village. I've lived here half a century. Thought they saw me as one of their own. But everything changed when the Black Ones came. I'm the only smith around, so I got to service their garrison. Bang dents out of plate, shoe horses. That sort of thing. Nilfgaardians don't pay me a bloody copper. Just give me supplies and orders. But humans can't fathom that. They think I'm getting rich off their misfortune. That I sleep on a pile of gold like a ploughing dragon. They've stopped talking to me. Spit when I pass. And now this.
I can find your arsonist, provided you're willing to pay.
I've not much left, but I'll give you all if you bring me that horse in, so that he gets what he deserves. The night of the fire, I heard movement outside my hut. Went out to see if I could find any tracks, but found nothing. But then I haven't got cat eyes, have I? Good luck.
The storm, damn it.
Okay. And that's gonna do me for now. We've made a little progress here. We definitely jumped quicker into the game than we ever did. We're on story mode on this for right now. I'm not thinking that's too big a deal since I spent a ton of time in this game already. But when we come back, we'll be able to probably get the Griffin mission done, get this area actually done pretty quickly, and move on down the road with our this new Witcher playthrough. So, hope you guys enjoy it. Yeah, it's I'll be back on in a little bit, and I'll be playing something else. And yeah, make sure to look out for the video, all these videos to be on the secondary channel when they are done processing. And we're putting the Darkest Timeline from my campaign 3 of Baldur's Gate slowly but surely on the other channel too. So I'll see you in a little bit. Bye.